Cancer, welcome to your general love read. Today we're going to kind of free flow it, all right? See what comes out and just take it as it resonates for you, all right? I'm going to start by pulling for the collective and then get some intention here, all right? And then we will see where this will go, all right? For those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive. Some of what you're going to see on the channel is not going to be at all traditional. Just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. General reading. Roles can be reversed. Could be baggage you've been carrying. New energy coming towards you. Okay? If you are returning, thank you. I love you. All right? So, Cancer, you're transforming. All right, perhaps taking a brand new step forward. For some of you, this could mean, this create card could be new job, new love, okay? Very new things on the horizon, and you've transformed. You're ready to fly, okay? Which is beautiful energy, and the intention here is that you're open for it, right? Which is beautiful. It's beautiful that you are receptive. Okay, and I feel like this is receptive, especially in the throat chakra. So you are open to, being open, which is rare. Okay, rare commodity here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start out by pulling some oracle cards here. Okay. And then we will take a look at that and then pull out a little bit of a free flow spread, okay? You could feel a little bit like everyone's watching you try to make this new leap. You can't stop it. It's where you're meant to be, but you are trying to hide yourself. You are trying to hide the fact that you're making some sort of big jump. If you're getting like a promotion or something, you might not want others to know that you've gotten it until you actually are put in that position. If you're taking a new job, you don't want anyone to get wind of it beforehand. If you are moving towards like leaving one relationship and moving out there into the world to find another one, it's meant to be. But you're trying to be this chameleon. You don't want anyone to see that you are shifting your station, okay? This is exactly what you wished for. You put the wish out there into the universe, and the universe has returned it, okay? Make sure that you are learning everything you can, doing all the work you need to before you move forward. Okay, I feel like your spirit guide is sending you a lot of messages to make sure that you are really doing that work that needs to be done. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, we're going to look at what's going on in the overview. Okay, what might be being hidden or that you can't see. Current energies, future possibilities. Yeah, okay, I feel like doors were closed for you in whatever you were dealing with. And so this is an open window, right? When there's no doors open, there's always another alternative. And I feel like you found that alternative. And if you are in negotiations, there's a lot of back and forth communication. Could even be with someone new. What's being hidden from you is pretty much how great I feel like this is going to be. Because you know the scarecrow, right, is in that field of abundance, trying to make everyone's, back off, back off, back off, right? And so you may be a little bit terrified about what's on the other side of this because of the scarecrow. But in truth, there is nothing to be afraid of here. You planted these seeds. This is for you. Current energy, all right, again, the universe is gifting you. Now, I love that the crow is holding a button. Okay, a button is something that holds things together, right? It closes things up. And so I feel like Spirit is gifting you everything you need to close things up. But you've got your wishes here. You've got like a spare closure. You've got the key to the future. You've got the abundance. You've got the love. Like everything that you need, you're being gifted through whatever you're going through right now. Future possibilities, okay? Again, it's all anticipation. This may be something that's in the works that's going to take a short amount of time to get there, but it's going to feel like it's forever. And there's this anticipation of what's coming. Make sure that, if you look at this crow, it's kind of just a little bit the way that its face is, right? There's a little bit of ego there, okay? And it's good. Ego is good. Ego is what gives us our own pat on the back to keep going. That's what that crow's doing. But don't get so far into it that you're like, see, I'm better, right? Make sure you really keep your perspective about whatever is going on here, especially if you are dealing with a romantic situation of ending one and moving to the other. Really make sure that you are, being in the energy of being grateful for the past and how it got you to where you're at right now. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so one window opens. Yeah, this could be very playful. Okay, Knight of Cups. You could be just starting to consider dating someone. It is going slow, all right? There's some sort of distance here. And so it is very, very slow, but there is a deep connection between you and this person. If this is just about career, you could be having to move to take this. And everyone seems very light and playful at this point, okay? The fear is about this next move, okay? But you can see it's already been picked up, right? It's already in motion, but there's still that possibility that you can put it back because you didn't take your hand off of it yet. You can still change your mind. And I feel that's the fear, right? Like you're still like so afraid that there's that part of you that wants to change your mind. It's almost like, okay, when you perhaps sat down and talked to somebody here, it seemed too easy, okay? It seemed too natural. Yeah, that's the past. 10 of Swords, crossing all of that. That fear is the past, kind of holding you back. Okay, yeah, the gift here. Closing things up, Ace of Cups. All right? But you're afraid to put too much emotion into it yet. So you're really getting, that slow pace into this. But if you wonder if there is love here, Queen of Cups. Okay, there is a lot of love here, but there's also a little bit of that frisky energy. where you might be pulling back because you feel very impulsive towards this person, but you don't want to move in that way. Okay? Anticipation, right? This is for you. 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands. You fought a long fight to get yourself to this place. Do not deny yourself this. All right? Yeah. It's clear, very, very clear, okay, that you have had to fight tooth and nail and overcome fears to break free. Don't let the fear be so much that you can't do it, because on the other side of this, King of Pentacles, okay, abundance, stability, everything that you've been looking for. All right. 2 of Swords at the bottom shows that there is a lot of fear about taking this leap of faith. Okay, this is a rebirth, which is why it's so scary. Okay, anytime things are coming in that are so new, yes, we're going to get terrified about them, right? Because there's a sense of excitement that feels just like fear. And this feels so light that you can't believe that it's truly meant for you. Yeah, see, you're still kind of tied up to the past here. Yeah, you're not wanting to put in the healing that needs to be done. Okay, Cancer. That's why we've got that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, because I've got the World in reverse, but I also have the Life renewed. So you have to be fully invested in the brand new life. And that's where you're kind of being stuck. Okay, is that it is a big change, and that is what's pulling you back. Okay, again, you may think that this is too good to be true. All right, so there's this wanting to commit. Okay, Queen of Wands, wanting to be the master of things, but look, 10 of Wands, you end up getting that inner childhood healing that has to be done in order to take that path forward. Yeah. All right. You may have had something pulled out from under you in the past, and that makes you fearful of moving forward to this. Okay, that's where a lot of that fear and stagnation are coming from. But again, this is what you wished for. This Ace of Cups, that's exactly what you wished for. And now it's right in front of you. And you're like, but, right? Okay. It's going to be supportive, equality, beautiful, beautiful give and take here. All right. Yeah. But you have to do the shadow work about why you are afraid of having everything that you want. Okay? Are you afraid of leaving behind the security of where you're at? Or are you afraid of the intimacy, okay, that you are bringing in? Perhaps you have not had a relationship that has been intimate truly before. Okay, this person is going to get into your head, or this job, if it's a job, it is going to get into your head, okay, because you're meant to be here. You're meant to be here doing the work that you're doing. This is very much aligned to your soul purpose. This is very much something that was just already written, okay? Yeah, 6 of Swords in reverse. It's not all going to be easy. Okay? It's important that you know that there is some work coming. And if you're leaving something from the past, whether it's job or person, someone's still going to be really watching you, stalking you, okay? Someone doesn't want to give up so easy. And again, there's kind of a poverty mindset here about starting over. It's why you're being so slow. We've got the Knight of Pentacles 3 times here. Okay, your mindset is what's keeping you feeling trapped. All right. But this is your path forward. Spirit's like, I've come, I'm here, I've brought the unicorn. Thank you. And we're moving forward, okay, to this very abundant, stable place. Okay, I've done everything. 8 of Wands. I've delivered everything. King of Pentacles. You just have to move forward to it. Okay? Calmer waters will eventually come in. Okay? But you have to, it's kind of like you have to walk through some of the fire, all right, to get there. So let's pull a few more oracle cards here. Yeah, for some reason, you're fearful that you're going to put it all out there and end up with less than you have now. Okay, that's a little bit of that poverty mindset, whether it is in a relationship or in, you know, just financial. The end game here is King of Pentacles. So that mindset is all that internal fear. It's all scarecrow. Okay, it's all the internal fear. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, victim mindset, right? Victim mentality. Nothing is holding this person in place. All right? Nothing but their own fears. Yeah, and look, Spirit can't get any clearer. Okay, it's all fear. All right, you've attracted this, angel number 44. All right, this is yours. This is your full moon, okay? This is your eclipse, okay? And it's going to bring you everything that you've wanted, right? Bottom of the deck here. When you get out of the lack mindset, everything starts to become fruitful, okay? Everything starts to blossom. And it's all yours for the taking if you want and desire it, all right? So I hope this helped you, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, all right? Next week, we're going to look into the June forecasts. If you've enjoyed the video to this point, please make sure that you click on that like button. It's the way to energetically give back to the channel and to get the message out to others, all right? Much love, guys. Bye.